Okay, Capricorn. Hi. I know I had a brain fart. This is my second brain fart. Where was I gonna go with this? Anyway, I guess I'll jump straight to the intro. My name is B. If you're new here, hi. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. So I already did the last three last week. I've been super tired with this full moon. I feel like this month has just been a tiring ass month. These past couple of weeks, like with the new moon, that was really tiring. And then no, because I was on my cycle during the new moon in Scorpio, and that was the lunar eclipse or the solar eclipse at the beginning of the Scorpio season, and then we had the lunar eclipse, aka full moon, in Taurus, and now my cycle's about to come back on all over again, and I just feel like I haven't had any time to even breathe for real, so I'm just not getting to these. But give me a thumbs up if this resonated. Definitely subscribe, join our family. I'm gonna pull one of these and then I'll pull a couple of these. And I just want to do a real quick 1-2-1-2 check in on like what you might need to know and stuff like that. And yeah, I think that's everything. I think that's everything. I've had a couple of brain farts today. But I mean, I feel pretty good. So let's just go ahead and jump in, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. I almost said Venus, but we gonna just be, risings. We're just gonna keep it at that. Give me something for Capricorns. Focus. Do I want to take this as a bottom of the deck card? Whatever. I just feel like all y'all stuff been like, I feel like Virgos has kind of leaked in the Taurus, that's kind of leaked in the Capricorn, but maybe y'all messages might be different. I don't know. Capricorn, you guys got focus, okay, which is off top the card of asking you to make sure that you're focusing on what it is that you want, regardless of what it might look like, right? The focus card also says despite unexpected happenings, stay focused, right? Case in point example, you see she has a bow and arrow with an archer in her hand. So imagine, and even in the book it says this, right? Imagine that you're going out for that bullseye shot and the wind fucks up your shot, right? Is this going to be a moment, make or break moment for you to say, okay, I'm going to try harder, or I'm going to ground myself and I'm going to try again? Or are you going to take that as a sign to say, fuck this, I'm not going to do this. Fuck the bow and arrow. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to break this motherfucker. I'm just going to go home, whatever. Right? What are we doing with that focus? To get grounded and to say, even if I shoot this shot with this arrow and I miss the bullseye the first time, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try it again, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna try it again, and even if the wind fuck me up, I'm gonna try it again, and even if I try it again and I get startled and I get scared because a fucking ram come out of the bush, I'm gonna try that shit again, right? This is the time to really get focused on what it is that you want. You're being asked, are you focusing on what it is that you want, or have you been distracting yourself? You are exactly where you need to be. That's why I said I was kind of debating on if I wanted to move this or not, because this was Taurus's card, not just like you know what I mean. But the belonging card is a reminder to remind you you're not behind. You know what I mean? Maybe you could be extra focused right now because you feel like you're behind on something, or because you I mean, I wasn't gonna say that, but I guess I'll say that because I can't think of shit else. Moved slow. All y'all move slow, and that's why I said, I told Virgo, like, I try to stay away from earth signs, all placements of earth signs, because not really my cup of tea. No tea, no shade to y'all. I just know what I like, and I just have my preferences. But Capricorn, y'all could be really fucking slow. Okay, and partially because y'all be thinking y'all already know what the fuck going on when y'all don't know a fucking thing. Now, what you do know, you know it very well. You know it very well. But let me put it in a different perspective. What you know, when you know it so well, can't nobody take your focus off of it. Huh? What you know, and what you know very well, and what you're very secure in, can't nobody take your focus off. but your focus is being taken off and being distracted because I feel like this is something you probably don't know, right? And you're being asked to focus because you right where you need to be. Don't stray from where you need to be. And it's funny, I guess it is, this is the card, because this belonging card is giving me don't move. You know what I mean? For Taurus, it gave me you're not behind, don't worry about feeling behind. You know what I'm saying? You belong here. This is giving me stay right here, don't move. You right where you need. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how your mama put you in the corner and it's like you move your ass from that corner right there, mean you gonna have beef. Stay right here. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking move a toe, nigga. Like, stay right here. Don't move. Like, that's kind of what this is giving me. Where it's like you might be subject to make a change, or you're trying to like distract yourself or something, and it's like you're being asked to focus and to double down on that focus and to not let outside things distract you, to not let unexpected happenings distract you. Unexpected shit happens all the time, but how well can you get back into the spot where you belong and to get back focused, because you already know you belong right here in this spot. So this ain't the time to give up and say, okay, well, I'm just gonna change spots. No, get your ass back to the spots that you know you need to be at and focus. Don't give up. Like, there's just like a big energy of like, stay right here, don't move, and just focus. Just focus. Like, I get a big energy of that. Where it's like you feel like you don't belong because you're not focused. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the energy I'm kind of like channeling right now. Like, you want to jump ship and make some changes because you're not focused. And you're not focused because you probably feel like you don't belong. Like I said earlier, if something happened and then fuck up your bullseye, are you just gonna break the motherfucking bow and arrow and say, fuck this shit, it was never meant for me to... No, because you right where you belong. So that's kind of like the energy I feel, where it's like you tried playing the guitar, but then shit kept happening and I guess you wasn't perfect. So now it's like, well, fuck the guitar. But it's like, no, you were meant to play the guitar. Just keep fucking playing it and stop letting shit distract you. You looking at the kids outside that's playing, and then you've been looking at the shit on TV and you want to watch what's being played on TV. You need to turn all these distractions off and focus. Like, that's kind of just like, that's just the big energy I'm getting from y'all. Maybe something for Capricorns. I'm gonna take them. Fuck it. Actually, I want to put that back because they came out together. So you have Journey reversed, which again makes me feel like you want to jump ship, Capricorn. So there's some ship jumping, and this could maybe be financially, or either there's some enlightenment you're not getting because you're that was because okay. Okay. And I think I understand why this energy is, right? So you have the Journey card reverse. You have the financial constraints card here. You have the strength card here, the community card, and Angel of Love reversed. Excuse me. Bottom of the deck, you have rest and rejuvenation, right? For some of you, that jump ship feeling or distracting yourself feeling feels financial, right? On whatever side of the spectrum you fall on. If your finances have been fucking up and you've been trying to focus on that, I feel like, again, do away with all of the distractions, right? Rest and rejuvenation is a meditation card, which is silence the mind, turn all of this social media and shit off, turn all of the Twitter and all of the motherfucking Netflix and TikTok, turn all of that shit off and actually focus on what it is that you need to be doing. You need detox. And that's why I kept getting like, you not focused, like you either distracting yourself on purpose or you're being distracted. And it's making you feel like, well, fuck it, it's just not meant. Like, if you trying to actually focus on getting your money and your paper together, this make me feel like you trying to get your paper together, but then you keep looking at everybody else on social media who's scamming. That's not gonna help you. You know what I mean? That's the worst thing you could do. The worst thing you could do. If you know you already having financial hardships, and then you get on Instagram and you see all of these people vacationing in Cabo and Mexico and the Bahamas and shit, yeah, it might fuck you up a little bit. You might feel behind. You might feel like, well, maybe this ain't something I need to do. Maybe I need to change jobs. Maybe I need to pick up an extra job. And it's like, no, you just need to fucking focus. You're not getting the enlightenment that you should be getting. You see this light on her, you're not getting the light that you need to be getting to actually bridge the gap that you're trying to bridge, because you keep looking at everybody else shit. You keep looking at everybody else shit. If this is romance, I feel like it's the same thing. You exactly where you belong. You just have to focus on actually shooting that shot and getting it. Cause Angel of Love is also reversed with the Journey card, which usually the Journey card gives me romance, right? It doesn't have to be, but it usually does. You know, crossing that bridge instead of burning it. That looks like a dove at the bottom. If not a dove, then a butterfly. Yeah. And if this is romance, there's something about direction. Like, this is kind of sticking out to me. So it's like, it's kind of giving me like, in romance, you might not know what direction to take, but again, it's because you not focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a big energy of that with y'all, Capricorn. Y'all are not focused these days, and y'all need to get focused on either what it is you want, who it is you want, or to just silence all of the distractions. Like, again, if this is finances and you know that your money a little funny, but you busting your ass to try to make sure that you doing what needs to be done to make the change, then that's fine. But get the fuck off social media looking at all of these people who scam and steal and shit. These people ain't making legitimate money, but then you comparing yourself to them, people who scam and make a 2,000 in a day because they scamming and shit. Then you feel like, oh, well, I'm not where I belong. Maybe I should jump ship. Maybe you should turn all of that dumbass shit off. And this feels like the same thing with romance. Where it's like, you might not know what, it's like you if you don't know what direction to go in romantically, there's enlightenment being given to you, but you're not listening. You need to actually meditate so you can know where you belong and you can know how to fucking get there. For some of you, this distraction could be financial, where it's like, because Capricorn, and I can't even just say Capricorn because it's really a all earth sign thing. I think I was also just talking to Taurus about this, where it's like, listen, if you know that you want love, you can't be trying to cover that shit up with finances. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what direction to go in when it comes to romance. You know, maybe you're single, maybe you're taken. But it's like, if you don't know what direction your love life is going in, or if you don't know what direction to take it in, and you looking for that enlightenment, you need to get enlightenment. Why are you still trying to cover this up with finances? And it's like, I need enlightenment on my love life, but instead of getting enlightenment on my love life, I've just been working. And Capricorns, y'all do that. Y'all do that. And y'all can be wanting direction and insight on y'all love life. And y'all still just be like, oh, well, I'm just gonna go to work. I ain't even gonna ask nobody. I'ma just, maybe I'll walk down the street and the enlightenment will just be on the ground. I could just pick that motherfucker up, put it in the car with me. No. It's gonna take some consulting. It's gonna take some strength. It's going to take some changed behavior. It's going to take you actually putting your heart out there. It's going to take you actually crossing whatever bridge this is. And I keep getting burned bridge. Like, I keep kind of hearing that. So I don't know if you've burned a bridge, Capricorn, lately. Or if you just kind of trying to figure out where you belong just in case so you don't burn that motherfucker. Or trying to figure out where you belong so that way when the bridge get burnt, you can already know what side of this motherfucker you finna be on. But it's giving, y'all need to consult with y'all spiritual team a lot more. And y'all need to have strength, a lot of it. Because you're distracted. It's like you're trying to focus on something, but either you distracting yourself deliberately, or you accidentally being distracted and it's making you feel like I don't belong here, right? If this is money and it's a job, but and you trying to focus on just being at the job and making your money, but then you get to like looking around at some other shit and it's like, well, I don't belong at this job. Yes, you do. But you looking at everybody else who excelling, especially if this is a new job, right? You looking at everybody else who excelling and who out here doing their motherfucking thing, and it make you kind of get a little insecure about yourself. Like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't be here. Maybe you should, and you should just focus on yourself, right? You trying to save up money, but then you keep getting on Instagram to see what the scammers is doing. Lead them folks the fuck alone. Scamming, still. Ain't shit changed. If this is romance, go after what you want. Your community is already telling you good. You got the green light. The community is here. Your community, your spiritual team is already with you. But this could be not knowing what direction to go in. And for some of y'all, it's because you don't want to be vulnerable. You don't want to put your heart out there. Your heart is fragile. You trying to act like, oh, well, I'm just gotta figure out what you're doing. Gotta figure out what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, stay focused. Okay? Stay focused. Because like I said, you exactly where you need to be. Get here, stay right here. Don't fucking move. Consider that shit like playing an instrument. If you know you learning how to play the piano and this your first or second time trying to learn to play the piano, you probably don't need to have the TV on your favorite TV show. Because then what? You're not focused anymore. Then after a while, you keep doing the shit with the TV on, and you like, well, maybe I'm just not meant to be playing the piano. It's the piano ain't the problem. The problem is you're distracted when you try to do it, cause you all on your phone. You trying to look at TV. You trying to look at social media. You looking at the people outside that's playing, and you thinking about how you want to go outside and kick it with them. No, you need to focus on the task at hand that's right in front of you. Okay. Thank you again so much for booking with me. I'm trying to see if I see any repeating numbers. I do see 555. So changes are either coming or changes need to be made. Okay. If changes are coming, that might be that burnt bridge. Okay. Figure out which way you going. Figure out which side of this bridge you want to be on before that motherfucker get burned. Okay. Do you want to be on the opposing side or do you want to be on the same side with somebody? Okay. And or again, changes might need to be made pertaining to what you're doing. Like I said, how you gonna be out here trying to save money and you know you financially struggling, but then you keep trying to get on Facebook to see what the Jones is doing. Don't worry about them. They got their money. Stop trying to keep up with them. Figure out what you're doing and get there. Whatever you're doing, however you're doing it, get there quickly. Okay. Thank you again so much for checking out my channel. Definitely subscribe, leave me some thumbs up if this resonated. Check down below so you can book with me if you want to book a personal, and join our Patreon. Our family's growing. Okay. Thank you again so much. I greatly appreciate it, and until next time, beautiful people.